Hey guys, my name is Ray. Welcome to my channel. This is the debut of my channel. In this video, you probably clicked because you're going to the island of Oahu, Hawaii, like I did. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what you have to do to have the time of your life. So this video is gonna be split up into a few sections, which is going to be where to stay, where to eat, and where to go. I'm gonna be starting with where to stay. So my family and I, we stayed at Outrigger Reef, Waikiki. Dude, when I tell you this hotel is perfect, I mean it's perfect. Of course, there's a lot of different resorts in the strip of Waikiki, like Halekulani, Royal Hawaiian, Four Seasons. There's a lot, but we chose Outrigger Reef, Waikiki. The staff are really nice. They have a bunch of stores in the resort itself, like the ABC store. They have clothing stores and little souvenir shops and stuff like that. And as soon as we got checked in, we checked out our suite. And if you get the suite, you get 3 balconies and they're gonna have an ocean view. You don't have to have a suite in order to get the ocean view, but the suite is really nice and we got a good deal. There's a bunch of stuff that I really liked about this resort. Number 1, the private beach. So in the back of the resort, there's this place that's like a deck with a railing, and when you walk down, it's the beach, Waikiki Beach, with the perfect view of Diamond Head. And the beach is usually not crowded, especially in the daytime. It can get a little crowded during sunset. And every day I would look at the sunset just by taking a few floors down from my room to the beach area. It's so convenient and it's so beautiful. Another thing that I really love about Outrigger Reef Waikiki, as I mentioned before, the ABC store that they have. They had a few other stores, but I don't really go into them that much because the ABC store is amazing by itself. It's pretty small compared to the regular ABC store, but still they had a bunch of stuff, pretty much anything you would find at a regular ABC store. And the last thing I really enjoyed was the Monkey Pod Kitchen restaurant that they have connected to the Outrigger Reef Waikiki resort. A restaurant at your resort is always super convenient and the food was also super good. And every night around that area, Outrigger Reef sets up a live band where people can have dinner while listening to their music, and it was just such a lively experience. It was just so fun and relaxing. So yeah, if you're not sure where to book, even though there are so many options, Outrigger Reef Waikiki is definitely a safe option and you're gonna enjoy yourself. Now let's talk about the food that this island offers. No one really talks about how good Hawaii's food is. They have so many options and so many cuisines. I'm gonna be listing out restaurants that were my favorites and I think you should go to. Number 1, Duke Seafood, Waikiki. We went here twice and we were there for a week. First of all, the food is amazing, but second of all, what I really love is that you can either just dine in like a regular restaurant or they have a buffet, and both times we did the buffet. They have traditional Hawaiian food that if you're interested in that, I really recommend the buffet. They have poke, they have really good meat, seafood, obviously in the name, and their drinks. They have a really good drinks menu. And one of my favorite drinks was the pina colada with mango in it. I don't know if it had a specific name, but my waiter just recommended to us and we were like, yes. Of course, I can't really speak that much about the regular dine-in options, but I'm assuming that it was also really good because everyone was happy with the buffet. So if you go to Hawaii, any island, you have to go to Duke's because I'm pretty sure they have a Duke's in every single island. I didn't get that much footage. I don't think I got any footage actually of Duke's, but trust me, take my word for it, it's amazing. You gotta go. Number 2, we got Marugame Udon. So I went here on my first day and it is super walkable from my resort. It's like a 5-10 minute walk. As someone who doesn't like udon that much, this was good. And even if you don't like udon, there's so many different options that you can get. They had musubi, they had shrimp tempura, they had a bunch of meats and a bunch of sides that you could make a meal out of. And this can tend to get crowded, but the line moves super fast, so you'd be fine. The portion sizes are pretty big. It doesn't look like it would be that much, but you're not gonna be able to eat it by yourself unless you're obese. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, that was kind of mean. But yeah, anyways, the bowls are super shareable, so feel free to share with someone. Marugame Udon passed. Really good. Number 3, we got House Without a Key. If you've been researching already about this island, especially Waikiki, you've probably heard about House Without a Key. I'm pretty sure it's in the resort Halukani. I butchered that. I'm pretty sure it's in the resort Halekulani Hotel. It is so beautiful. They do live dances and live music, and the food itself was really good. I had these little I had these fish tacos and they were super yummy. Everything was super good there. So yeah, go to House Without a Key. But not only the food being good, the place itself is super pretty. The resort itself is just amazing. It's just a good place to hang out. Okay, moving on to more of desserty type foods. My favorite place the whole trip was Island Vintage Shave Ice. Island Vintage Shave Ice is like the it girl of all the shave ice places, in my opinion. People have different opinions. Another also really good one is Matsumoto Shave Ice. That's how you say it. That one's also pretty good, but I'm pretty sure Island Vintage is one of the only shave ice places that use actual fruit instead of artificial flavor. Matsumoto was also really good, but it tasted more artificial. But you know, people like that artificial flavor, I guess. But dude, Island Vintage was just amazing. They came with mochi, they came with ice cream gelato, and boba. But I think I went there like every day of my trip. Okay, next, this has to be on the list. Leonard's Bakery. They're basically Portuguese donuts, which are like regular donuts, but they have like filling inside. 10 out of 10. It's worth all the hype that they give off. If you're in Oahu, you have to go to Leonard's Bakery. That's like a must. Okay, next, Kona coffee, dude. Like, personally, this is my favorite. I keep saying every single one is my favorite, but this has to be my favorite. This changed me. I only went here once. I wanted to go more, but I didn't get the chance to. They have a bunch of fancy little desserts. They also have like croissants and like danishes. They also had good sandwiches. My favorite thing that I ate there was this mango coconut tapioca pudding. It's just so good. I think about that like daily. Okay, enough about food. Let's get into what to do in Oahu. Okay, I'm gonna start off with something that is kind of controversial. Okay, because a lot of tourists talk about the North Shore. Everyone says that you shouldn't just stay in Waikiki and really just like look around the island. So we did that and we drove an hour up north to the North Shore. But we went to the North Shore food trucks and the beach there. The beach was good. The beach was super pretty and it was very nice to swim in. But the food trucks were not that good. People talk a lot about Giovanni's shrimp food truck, but it was okay. It was mediocre, which is why I didn't include it in the food list. However, I will say the drive to the North Shore was very scenic and it was really good. That was the best part of going to the North Shore. But me personally, I wasn't that like amazed by North Shore, how people were putting it. The food truck area was not the best though. It was kind of unclean, but maybe that's just a me thing. Please don't get mad at me. Okay, but moving on to stuff that you should actually do and is worth it. Snorkeling. I don't know why I said it like that. You should totally do snorkeling because it's just such a great experience. You're breathing underwater. Like, how do you not think that's fun? I went snorkeling in Hanama Bay, and that's basically like the most popular place to snorkel. A lot of tourists go there, and there's multiple bookings that you can do. There are also different places that you can snorkel, but Hanama Bay is definitely one of the best rated places. And before you snorkel, you learn about the history of Hanama Bay. Personally, I think that was pretty boring, but if you are into history, you'd like it. I saw turtles and fish. Go snorkeling. You can't go to Hawaii and not go snorkel. Okay, so another one of my favorite things I did in Oahu, Hawaii is the raptor ride in Kualoa Ranch. This is where they shot Jurassic Park. There are many things you can do in Kualoa Ranch, like you could do horse riding, but I personally did the raptor ride, which is basically you go on a golf cart kind of thing. It's basically a scenic drive going through all the beautiful green luscious mountains. I personally am not into sightseeing that much, but even I like this, so it has to be good. Also, the staff members of Kualoa Ranch are so nice and they make the experience super fun, and they teach you about the history of Jurassic Park, but also the history of the mountains and the oceans and the islands. Okay, another thing you can do right after Kualoa Ranch is go to Byodo Inn Temple. The reason I said this right after Kualoa Ranch is because it's a super short drive from Kualoa Ranch to the temple. And it's supposed to replicate a historic Japanese Buddhist temple featuring manicured grounds and meditation sites. I highly recommend going here because it's a site that you probably won't see that often. It's a freaking Japanese temple. Okay, so another thing that I really think you should do, this might be small, but this was my favorite part of just my whole stay in Hawaii. Walk around. The strip of Waikiki is so nice, and it was one of my favorite things ever. Waikiki at daytime, it's super peaceful, it's calm, but at night it gets kind of like lively, more high energy. Walk at daytime and nighttime. You see like 20 different ABC stores left and right, and it's just very pretty. It's a really nice city. Okay, but that pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. I really hope you enjoyed your trip to Oahu if you're going, because I definitely did. Enjoy the beautiful beaches, the beautiful city of Waikiki, the beautiful people, they're so nice, the amazing sunsets and sunrises. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to me talk. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!